It's your boy Zappa, Professional Sage, and welcome back to Super Robot Wars Alpha. Today feels like it can be a good day. The community, Super Robot Wars community, is all afoot, filling out data, and we're here with a new week of episodes. By the time you see this, I'm on vacation. I hope you're watching me at twitch.tv/AccessCom Entertainment. I renamed it, finally, for Super Robot Wars 2 Gleam. But for now, Alpha. IPO's Peking Base. Chochu's asking Shu how the final checks on the Grungus Type 3 are going. He says that the Tronium engine isn't delivering its rated power, and at this rate, its power will be beneath that of the Strike and the Type 2 versions. Evidently, Ingram was the only one who really knew about how the Tronium engines perform. Go asked about using an antimatter driver or black hole engine like the Grain Zone, but Murasame, our fabulous man in a pink coat here, got back just recently, and Murasame says that the EOT-based black hole engine would be better off not used since its technology passed along by the Irrigators. Go sees as a flash of insight into the Huckbind Mark I incident that destroyed the Technetium base? It wasn't an accident, but something deliberate. Murasame is sure that there is a flaw in design, a flaw that Ingram didn't tell the Earthlings about. Choju wonders why he would have done such a thing, well, to preserve the Irrigator's technological superiority. If the humans had found the fault, then they would have gained much knowledge and new technology, even if they didn't and caused the accident, they would still harbor fear towards the Irrigators. Yeah, that was a hard sentence to read, but it makes sense. And the incident did happen, and as a result, much EOT was researched, making humans more and more into war power for the Irrigators. In short, we've been used by the Irrigators, and Shu, who's been quiet all this time, thinks that can't be forgiven. Murasame asks Shu if he hasn't realized early on about the defect and what Ingram's true identity was. He says Shu's absence at the Huckbind Mark I's test is proof. And that furthermore, the Grain Zone doesn't use a black hole engine, but an antimatter engine. Shu says it's just coincidence that he's going back to the Far East base. He explains that Robert is coming to take his place, and that certain annoying problems would happen if he remained here. A man with no direction. Mosky's actually found the base, but Shu seems to have already skedaddled. Mosky says that can't be, and this is where the black hole cluster was fired from. Curl wonders if Shu knew Mosky was coming and fled, but Mosky says Shu isn't that kind of guy. He simply can't figure out what Shu is scheming for. Meanwhile, Go presents Genrei her new mecha with updated combat potential. It says upgraded. Updated, Genrei thinks to herself that design and naming haven't improved whatsoever, and Daisaku wonders if Robo is getting an upgrade as well. Go says that there aren't any plans to do so, and Daisaku complains that he won't be able to defeat Londo Bill's enemies as things stand that way. Tetsuki asks why Daisaku is so upset, and wonders if he's still mistaking Robo's power for his own. He repeats an earlier comment that Daisaku is just a brat without Robo. Daisaku tells him that that's why he wants Robo to get powered up. Choju tells Daisaku that by orders of HQ, Robo is being sealed away, and there's no reason to explain why. He protests that it's always been best to have Robo with us up until now. I wonder if it's because Robo had been built by a Big Fire. There we go, there's a new face. Taiso then shows up and tells Daisaku that the chief judged it was too dangerous to let Daisaku keep fighting. He says that the world is headed more and more towards its destruction, and the Londo Bell and the IPO have to be the ones to stop it. Which is why he wants Daisaku to be in the reserve, in case something happens to the Londo Bell and IPO, and they gotta call out Robo. Daisaku still wants to fight alongside everyone else, even though I kinda benched him, since that was the mission he was entrusted to by his father. Ooh, excuse me. Choji repeats the order to seal away Robo and says that anyone who doesn't follow orders will be kicked out of the experts. Daisaku stares longingly at Robo and wonders why his father built it with big fire. He asks his father for answers, but his father is always as silent as always.
父さんはそうやって黙ってるだけですか?
Genrei shows up and reminds Daisaku that Robo is the pivot of the IPO's power, but Daisaku still feels like he's all alone. She explains that Tetsuki's comment was made out of jealousy, and that Daisaku is a great expert. Daisaku. Robert explains to Kusuha that the Grunkus Type 3 is made from the know-how from the R series, and that it is a two-part machine with strengthened weapons. But it's not usable in combat yet due to the tronium engine being incomplete. Robert asks Urzuo to be patient a little longer, and that he's getting help from Professor Yanashi Eri, who managed to figure out those Dragon and Tiger machines for the Big Fire, and those were powered by perpetual motion machines. Ooh. You then ask who the other pilot is supposed to be, but young lady appears and introduces herself to Kusuha. She says she's continuing research here to combat the great threat presented by Dr. Hell's control over Ryo Oki and Ko Oki. She refers to your previous contact with them and says that it's been determined to have something like souls, and that it wasn't possible for Dr. Hell and Big Fire to actually awaken them. Thus, they're overriding them from the outside. Sorry. Absolutely sorry. She refers to previous contact and outside the fact you're able to T-link with them, telekinetic link with them, says that you've got what it takes to control them properly. Robert says that this is pretty possible, and says that he research uncovered evidence of a super robot have been used for city defense. Those super robots. He regardless of stuff of ancient history, and he agrees. For people 2,000 years to pull off what makes the elemental god machines, EOT, and all battlers make look like tiny potato men. But given that these machines do exist, you have no choice but to believe. But given that the machines do... Wait, no. Plus it looks like the writing was made a good 12,000 years ago, and Aquarium was made 10,000 years and 10,000 more. And he explains that the high quality of the Ryo Oki and Ko Oki were originally designed to protect cities and thus to protect people. In short, they may be actually bona fide super robots. It seems this soul, this Damashi thing, may be an autonomous circuit that lets them determine for themselves what is good. And because Big Fire and Dr. Hell are evil, they couldn't awaken them. No shit. Of course, there's no proof yet, which is why they want you to T-Link with them. In short, you have to persuade command, so that they can become even more powerful forces at our side than the Grungus Type 3. Not sure about this since she couldn't control... Kusuho's not sure about this since she couldn't even persuade Bullet, but recalling the noise that may be the machine's pain, she agrees to try. However, something attacks the base. Daisaku realizes he can't use Robo, and Go tells him he's sorry, but Big Fire's objective is to... he is interrupted by fabulous Fitzcarraldo, one of the Magnificent Ten. Fitzcarraldo says defenses on the base like this can't stop the Magnificent Ten, and offers to break the seals on Robo, although at the same time Robo itself will be cut in half. But just then. I should really go and watch this. It's like 6 episodes. Murasame appears and intervenes. I really want to know what that's all about, because everyone seems like they're like the dopest of superhumans. Oh god! I forgot what this is. Stage 46. Ryu Totora, Dragon and Tiger. Stage 46. Ryu Totora, Dragon and Tiger. Sorry, I was scrolling in a panic. Perun Ashura is here to grab Eddie and Robert, but can't overlook the SRX team's machines either. By which they mean and Buretto. Tells Bullet not to worry about him and to hurry and make contact with Kusuha. Says that Kusuha and Bullet were probably raised to be more power for the Irrigators, and now that Ingram's defected, Bullet mustn't fall into enemy hands. Plus, the SRX team's machines are now the only way to defeat him. Bullet worries how he can face Kusuha after what he's done. Says that her abilities would have remained buried except for Ingram, and to give him the blame for not stopping him. Yeah, right. Blame for not stopping him. Got it. He says that men and women aren't logical, and that he feels sorry towards Kusuha to use that as power today. Although he can't say much since he wasn't able to help Ring himself. He yells out impressively to go forth, fight for tomorrow! What did I leave off? I lost my place. I'm sorry. Okay. There you go. Okay. And just then, the squad show up, but Bullet won't directly answer Kusuha. Chojo and Taiso realize what the bad guys are up to and has Taiso and Tetsugu guard the two professors. However, it just seems one of the Magnificent Ten has done something to the Rungas Type 3. Murasame tells Daisaku to fucking run! As Fitzcarraldo savages Murasame a bit. Fitzcarraldo says that he should destroy the Rungas Type 3 and it's not necessary for re-awakening Ryoki and Kouki. He says Fitzcarraldo looks like he's doing a good job of wrecking everything solamente, but the dazzling Cervantes and Giant Robo 2 are also here. No, they're not. Oh, because Daisaku is holding running. Alright. Doing a big fight. Yeah, okay, there we go. So Dazzling Cervantes and GR2 are also here. It looks like the real objective is taking Giant Robo back to Big Five. Daisaku tells Joju that he'll fight and he can't obey orders, and that will sacrifice other people. That if what's being an expert means, he doesn't want to be one. Alright, so what do we have here? We have Ginne Robo Type Dose. Looks a little different. Upgrades carry over. Still a valid heal bot. Okay, you're here. Okay, and what are y'all? Are y'all third party? Are y'all bad? Huckline X, Huckline Mark II. Okay, let's look at the weekend. There are no expert points. Let's look at our conditions. I believe... Oh, sorry about that. That's my phone making noise. Phone's not even charging. That's a pain in the ass. Right, so I need to take a picture of this, and we will get on with the video game. I'll translate it for you. But my guess is something to do with don't let Kusuha die. We'll be back. Okay. Too much editing. GR2. Can I? Damn it. I hate the lack of so many units having a post-move attack. It's so lame. Get that music. What's even happening? Oh. They are third party. Da-da-da. Ern tells Bullet to hurry the fuck up and head for base. But Bullet doesn't want to abandon him, and he's heard that the T-League system has the power to draw enemies unto itself. He says it's his turn to protect Ern. $100 years too soon? Presto paia, Majin-Do, Majin-Do, Majin-Ka, ZEON!
この程度なら問題はないはずだ。俺を甘く見るなよ。
Sprungust. Colossi taken. Ow! Ow, actually. ZEON! Ba-da-bum! Ba-da-bum! Gotta block! Copyright! If I can be loud enough to do so. No. Be safe. Stay safe, Kusa. Pop. Boo. Bullet, get it together. The two Chinese machines have returned. But so has Count Rocket. Bullet intends to draw everyone towards him and wishes he could have said at least one word apology to Kusuha. Kusuha Masuki figured this out and she vows to protect him this time. However, Brock insists Kooki on Bullet regardless. Rocket brags about how we all suck. Kusuha, however, begins to flip the fuck out. After some screaming, Robert yells at Kusuha to stop lest you activate the Grunkrush Type 2 Uranus system, which neither the machine nor the body could withstand. However, the machine isn't working as it should, and Ryuoki comes to attack as well. The machine isn't working as it should. It won't move. Kusuha screams that she can't be finished here. No. However, the Chinese machines won't attack, and the Grunkrush switches over to the Uranus system. Whatever the fuck are we linked with? Tiriku. Kusuha can hear Bullet's voice, asking if she is the one who touched its soul with such an enormous psyche. Is Ryuoki speaking? No. We are simply linked to them. It explains how it was reawakened by the attack it just did, and that its duty is to protect humanity. We are informed that our credible psyche gives us the right to command it, but says to truly awaken its fivefold powers, we need someone else. And that someone else is Bullet Hole! The machine asks us to chant, and the two Chinese machines begin a very spectacular gata. Rocket and Ashton are dumbfounded. Fitzcarraldo says everything is going as Komei had said. Eddie and Robert are very impressed. And Kushina tells them its name is Ryu Ko O. However, Bullet demonstrates its other form. Oh! Are you approaching me? TK Field. This should be overkill. TK Field! Get wrecked! Wrecked! We're here. Kusuha. Burrito. What is this skill? Because I don't think anyone's got it, and I don't remember what details I chose. Pilot skill. Hero. Surrounding teammates receive a bonus to hit, evade, and damage. It's a goddamn hero. He also has Barrier level 6 and Sword Cut level 9, as he should. TK Barrier, Transform, Bunshin, HP Recovery. Also, Transformation. Oh look, the other side of the coin. It's all range 1. Looks like we're finna go solve some range 1 problems. Good grief, no! No. Free! It's free fighting. It's free real estate. This is Colony Drop.
Good jabbing.
That is complete overkill. Get dunked upon. Hey, what spells does Bullet have? Flash, Focus, Great Guts, Hot Blood, Lucky, and Soul. Soul. Also, welcome to 1 kill. Welcome to your first kill, Bullet. Ow. Nope. Get healed, my boy. Gia! Y'all can head back the other way. Start doing a clean. To fuck with this barrier. You will probably shoot at that. The rest of the chump squad can make their way in. Conditions. All enemies, all allies. Fair enough. Let's go. Get shooting. Ow. Come along. Come get some of this blowing. Oh. Foolish mortal. We have many moves to see. We shall see many moves. Then Bunshin. Nice.
お前の実力は分かった。行くぞ。ワングミサイル発射。
Lulu. Oh. Come to GR. Rocket, too scared to move. Valid. Mosky needs to bring his ass over there and start getting some action. Action lead. Immediately. Alright, let's do it. Okay. His plan, his thought. Let's turn up. That's the better. Oh my fucking god! Oh, what a massive waste. Alright, I'm mad. I'm very upset by this. Welcome to die. It's a battleship. Always bless on battleships. Behold the booze. Oh, I'm sorry, how much damage? How much damage? My god. My girl. My combined siblings. Bro. Who's GR2 gonna go after? Of course. And that is a... how did that hit? I can take that risk. Cervantes will try to tell Daisaku that Big Fire needs Robo to protect the Earth from the aliens, and that until he returns Robo, Earth has no tomorrow. Daisaku will say that that's not what his father intended, else he'd never have run from Big Fire. He also says that Big Fire won't be the one to save Earth, and that he and the Lama Bell will be the ones to do it. Cervantes says he's just being conceited. Did Earn do no action? Probably not. Masaki, put in work. Earn your way to Flashing Sun. Sir! Gateway Type 2. Come get some of this data. Okay! Oh, flechettes though! I love those! Okay, did no action. Fair and valid. Hey, don't we have 2 new super finishers now? Don't we have 2 forms of ruining days? Blood of Hot. Get lucky. Excellent. It's post-movement. For a second I thought, oh, you have a map. Stop having all the moves. Let's not miss. I'll be terribly upset. Good night, GR2. Go to bed. When he's defeated, Fitzcarraldo says it's pathetic for a member of the Magnificent Ten to lose like that. But since their goal of awakening Ryoko was met, they'll pull that. Still not time. Go there. Or alternatively, could move up. You will transform because you get hit less. Right here. Get healed, my boy. Go for you. Hi, familia! Not enough. Do the dodging. %2 to hit. 2%. 2% to hit. Should probably power up this high familiar. And again, yeah, I probably should because Moskiki's getting force deployed. And he is weak. That was on my energy. Oops. Oh well. We'll just go stand on a building.
今の危なかったわ。
Pop. Oh, good, you have big recovery. Big numbers. Good punch! And you survive. How rude. Tradition, you can't do shit because they're snipers. That's my last high familiar, or caloric missile. I don't know. So you've seen that. That's map. Many views on the side to be seen. Oh, you can't get on the buildings. That's weird. Oh, on the base is good enough. Excellent. Recover that. Recover. Do it. That was cool. Ah, it's time. We haven't been hit before. It's 2 hits that way. I'm gonna go with... Oh, it hits all 3. Good. They're all plinked. Damn. That's good. Also. Done the blessing. This move. Yes! No! Fuck! Punch! How? What move? Can I perform any moves? Could. No, I can't reach it. Range 1. Be safe. Oh, got through the bearing. Non-10 damage. Glorious. However, wait. Secondary. Before we finish this, let's observe the other move. Nice.
許さんと貴様。我が輩が相手だ。
スピードならこちらの方が上よ。
That's Ninja Bot. Can't touch the Ninja Bot. More importantly, luck. I don't think we saw this one. I'm fairly confident. Also. Go to bed, Rocket. He's done. Hold on. Rocket and Ashura say they have a plan going, and that even without the Chinese machines, they will still get enemies. After the battle, Earnchill's built to fight along with Kusaha and Ryuko. Although he may not be in a position to say as such, he tells Bullet not to worry about the past. He then apologizes to Kuha for not stopping Ingram sooner. He said he'll settle the score with Ingram and asks that we take care of Bullet. Safely, on base. Robert explains to Chujo that the Chinese machines seem to be linked to Kusaha and Bullet's consciousness. In short, they can only be used by those two. Go's injuries are light thanks to Musami. At Robert's suggestion, parts from the Grand Grist Type 3 will be worked into the Chinese machines for even more mayhem. The plan is to take the T-Link system from the Grand Grist Type 3's cockpit and use it to firm up the link between us and the machines. And isn't it lucky that the Type 3 was a two-part combiner as well? Choji's worried that the personalities of the mecha will react poorly to the modifications, but Robert says that those personalities have been quiescent ever since the combination. At least you know they intend to fight at our side. So I'm not going to push any buttons, I'm just going to read because I don't want to fuck up the options here. We'll get to that. Kusaha tells Bullet that you don't intend to criticize. You just want to know one thing. However, we can choose to ask about the SRX, or we can gain 3 relationship points for not asking shit. Let's get them points. Either option we choose, Bullet will tell her that he doesn't know much about the psychodriver powers that we have. But he's heard that they're fully unleashed and the user will stop... He's heard that if they're fully unleashed, the user will stop being a person. And the T-Link system is built to not only draw out telekinesis, but those psychodriver abilities as well. Also, it has the ability to draw enemies in. It amplifies our psyche and broadcasts it to the air to enable us to locate enemies and such. But simultaneously, that subconsciously draws the enemies towards us. In other words, the stronger you are, the closer enemies will come. Perhaps this is done to put your life in danger, and thus force your psychodriver powers to the fore. Bullet doesn't remember anything before entering the SRX project and realizes that what memories he does have may be a fabrication. But Kusaha tells him to stop saying shit like that. What's important not what's past, but what we do from going here forward. Whatever Ingram was planning, you want to use your power so that everyone else can live. So Kusaha asks him to fight alongside her in the Ryuko and reassure him that that's the whole reason they've met. Or at least, that's what she'd like to believe. Bullet thanks him as she walks off. Taisaku apologizes to Choji for not realizing that Big Fire were trying to get Robo back, and that is why Robo was sealed. Taisaku says he's not qualified to be an expert since he had disobeyed orders and launched Robo anyway. Tetsuki likes how Taisaku said that, and Choji pronounces his punishment. He is expelled from the experts. Ginri and Taiso thinks this is too hard, saying that had Taisaku not fought Giant Robo 2, Peking Base might have been destroyed. Choji says that he still disobeyed orders and therefore should be punished. Okay, but Taiso says to punish him and Tetsuki also for letting the Magnus attend into the base in the first place. Tetsuki doesn't want to be lumped in though. But Taiso asks him if he can just have stopped Giant Robo 2 solamente. Taisaku says it's okay, he is the one who disobeyed, he fucked up. Choji then tells Taisaku that he transferred to the Londo Bell with Robo, and that's... Excuse me, wording. Choji then tells Taisaku that he's to transfer to the Londo Bell with Robo, and asks, "Do you understand?" He tells Taisaku the fate of the world will not be determined by the IPO or by Big Fire, but by the Londo Bell. Or so he believes. He tells Taisaku to fight alongside the Londo Bell and prove that Dr. Kusama's actions were not in the wrong. He tells Tetsuki to explain that Ryo Zanpaku, the IPO HQ, and orders Ginrei to go to the Londo Bell as well, along with Masaki as soon as the outfitting of the Ryo Ko'o is finished. Tetsuki's a bit gruff, but then he tells Taisaku to call him and Taiso whenever he needs help, since if he dies, nobody can move Robo. You're out of the team. Go over there. But that's the good guys. Your punishment is go over there. Okay. But today we've attained. Do we have? Are they in? We have the two machines. We have the combination machines. I don't know why they're listed as temporary. That they're in. They're in. But that's enough for that. Thank y'all for watching. And as always, SIEG ZEON.